What's up, guys? It's your boy James R. Davis Sr. coming to you live today about real crypto talk. Real crypto talk. Let's jump right into it. Let's look at the coin market cap right now. The market cap is at $394 billion, dollars, up 0.1%. BTC dominance is 62.2%. Ethereum dominance is 10.8%. USDT is 4.17%. Coming to you live from CoinGecko on today. Bitcoin is down 0.7% over the last hour, 0.7% up over the past 24 hours. Let's take a look at the top gainers for the past 24 hours. Vite, Dash, Waves, Nexo, Celsius Network, Zcash, Aave, the top winners for the past 24 hours. Top losers. Ample 4, good buying opportunity there. Ocean Protocol, definitely a good buying opportunity there as well, down 13%. Reserve Rights, I own all three of these. This one as well, Band Protocol. All of them are down. Buying opportunities. Okay, let's jump right into the news, man. This is big news day. Uh, big news day. I want to get into this. The headlines first. headlines first. Headlines first. JPM coin debut marks start of blockchain's value-driven adoption cycle. Guys, this is one of the most funniest stories. Why? Because if you know the history of JP Morgan, Jamie Dimon, the CEO of Chase, if you followed his stance on cryptocurrency just a few years ago, you would understand that this guy here, he just kicked Bitcoin under the bus. Told anybody if you buy it, you're stupid. I'm gonna fire you if you get caught trading it. Told that, to anyone that's working for his company, JP Morgan. A couple of days later, he gets caught buying the dip. Okay. It's insane, right? These guys get caught laundering trillions of dollars a year, never go to jail. I mean, this, it's just insane. Anyway, Swiss arm of Russia, JPMorgan launches institution Bitcoin offerings. Hmm. First mover. Bitcoin heads for 24% October gain as U.S. election countdown begins. Ethereum gobbles up a larger share of Genesis loan book as trading firms feast on DeFi summer. DeFi is popping, folks, but you got to be careful there. INX to boost its $117 million IPO with token listings on global exchanges. Might need to look into this myself. Alrighty, IPO. IPO is an ICO's initial coin offering. IPO is an initial public offering for the stock exchange. ICO is an initial coin offering in cryptocurrency. So this is going to be interesting. I'm going to look into that. Russia. Gazprom Bank gets green light for cryptocurrency for crypto custody in Switzerland. FTX raises Trump futures margins as price suggests lower expectations of election win. Huawei mates 40 phone to ship with digital yuan wallet. What? Wow. Didn't know that. Interesting. New Huawei smartphone will feature a hardware wallet for the digital yuan. Ooh, that's huge, guys. For those of you that don't know. Anyway, I didn't realize this. I'm just reading this along with you guys. This is my way of holding myself accountable to continue to uh, not only read, but to enlighten you guys, give you guys some insight on what I'll be looking at reading for 6 to 8 hours a day. All right, educating myself about this space. Anyway, Bitcoin traders can now bet on 40K price with new Derby Bit options. Jesus. Folks gonna already start betting on $40,000 price. What's the current price of Bitcoin right now? 13,000. Currently dipping right now. 15-minute chart. Let's look at the daily chart. Bitcoin. I think I'm Been working on these charts myself, looking at some stuff, so that's why it's all ridiculously looking crazy. All right. Anyway, I don't want to spend no time on this. Anyway, I just want to look at the price. So, Bitcoin just 4 days away from historically bullish 10K price record. Let's go right into a couple of highlight news that I got here. Iran amends law to allow imports to be funded with cryptocurrency. Guys, this is a big deal. Big deal. Strapped for international currencies, Iran is turning to cryptocurrency to allow imports to continue to flow. If you're living in the United States of America and you know the relationship we have with Iran, then you will know that this is very interesting. Let me just simply put it to you like this. If they do this and they're doing this, then you realize that this is a way for them to get away from the United States sanctions because the dollar. This is going to initially cause a reaction in the dollar. Okay, it's already everybody knows in crypto. We all know that the dollar is going to be absolute. We all know this. We know this. People out there in America, they don't realize what's going on. They don't realize that their dollar is decreasing in value every single day. They don't realize that the monetary system is about to change. They don't realize that the money that they have in the bank could possibly be frozen and controlled totally by the government and their hint Fed coin that they've been working on since 2014. So this is big news, guys. I mean, hey, you may want to take this serious. All right, may want to take this serious. Let's read this real quick. Citing an article from the Islamic Republic News Agency, IRNA, Iran Daily reported earlier this week that the country's cabinet has amended recent legislation on digital assets to allow cryptocurrency to be used for import funding by the Central Bank of Iran. Okay, the amendment has been jointly proposed by the CBI and the cabinet previously. The change means legally mined cryptocurrency in Iran can only be exchanged if used to fund imports from other nations. Miners will supply the cryptocurrency directly to the CBI, which is the Central Bank of Iran. The very first central bank in the world is now accepting cryptocurrency. Unbelievable. But we've all saw this coming. Anyway, okay, miners will supply the cryptocurrency directly to the CBI within an authorized limit per IRNA's report. This would be based on how much subsidized energy a miner uses, as well as instructions to be published by the Ministry of Energy. Cryptocurrency has become increasingly important to Iran as the nation suffers from economic woes brought by U.S. sanctions and the coronavirus pandemic. Did I not just mention U.S. sanctions? All right, listen. Mining was legalized last year. However, the industry is heavily regulated by the government, making it a tough jurisdiction in which to operate, just like it is over here in the United States. They getting it together, though. Trust me. Iran Daily suggested that using BTC for import payments could help the nation avoid sanctions that imposes limits on Iran's access to the dollar. Again, I didn't read this. I just pulled it up because of the title. Honestly, I read the first line and said, what? Let me go ahead and make this the news for today. All right. And here's the second news for today. Let me look at my time. I got 9. Okay. Let me go ahead and wrap this up. This right here, I'm going to drop this one below for you guys. I want you guys to read this. This is a little bit lengthy. It's about an 8-minute read. So I know I won't get done with it. But JPM coin debut marks the start of blockchain's value-driven adoption cycle. Despite its centralized design, JPM coin's real-life utilization represents a step toward the mainstream adoption of the blockchain technology. I will read a little bit. I will read a couple of things. On the heels of PayPal, copycat NAS, announcing its decision to enter the crypto sector early next year, Bitcoin BTC has continued its strong performance and has been hovering around 13,500 mark for nearly a week now. In this regard, the payments giant foray into the crypto market has been hailed as a game changer, especially when it comes to improving the mainstream perception of the digital asset industry as a whole. I still got people who think Bitcoin is a scam. So the mainstream perception is very important. Not only that, JPMorgan Chase announced that its native digital currency offering, the JPM coin, has finally been deployed for mainstream use by one of the firm's technical associates. The token is designed to facilitate JPMorgan Chase various cross-border monetary transactions. The origin of the JPM coin can be traced back to early 2019 when the banking giant announced its plan to release a dollar-backed cryptocurrency that would eventually be used to process its internal and international transfers. Now, JP Morgan seems to have finally delivered on its promise of building a solution that could potentially save the global finance industry hundreds of millions of dollars in peripheral costs, such as processing charges, high tax fees, and more. And I'm going to end it right here, folks. Again, I'm going to drop the link below so you guys can read this and listen. Consumers likely won't even be aware of it. It'll show up perhaps as reduced fees to move money between accounts or other kinds of trades, etc. Professional investors may notice they have new kinds of assets available in their portfolios in the form of these stable coins, but they're not really investments so much as more convenient ways to move money. I agree. JPM coin, I'm not going to be holding it at all. Ain't interested at all. But I just feel it's very interesting that these guys, talk crap about it. I'm trying to see if they're mentioning that in here somewhere where he literally called it a scam, and it's just crazy, man. Anyway, yeah, very interesting how billionaires, always watch what they do versus what they say. They say one thing publicly, then they're doing something completely opposite behind the scenes. And folks, 3 years, 4 years ago, when I discovered how things are really, really working, I was just like, wait a minute, this is really chess. This is really chess, man. If you know how to play chess, you understand what I'm talking about, right? The money, the monetary system, the banking system, the financial system, credit, you know, being in debt, being broke, being wealthy, being stupid freaking rich. It's a chess game, and the moment you learn how to play the game, man, you're gonna get stinking freaking rich, and you're gonna change the whole course of your future generations to come, folks. That's how serious this is. I mean, you know, and one of the reasons why I decided to start sharing the news as well, as in addition to what I said earlier, is that people need to wake the fuck up. Excuse my language, YouTube, but I'm just saying, people need to wake up, man. Like, you could literally change your future generations to come, meaning you can break the poverty cycle, folks. Literally. Where we are right now, the timing. I mean, look at what's going on. Look at the news I've been posting recently. Insane, guys. And I just, I pray that some of you guys are waking the F up. Okay? Wake up. All these distractions out here, man, unbelievable, man. And I just hate it. I'm gonna hate it. Here's why I'm so passionate about this. Because here's what's gonna happen in the United States of America. You guys ain't careful. You're gonna wake up one morning and your whole world is gonna be different. You know why? Because you're not gonna be able to do anything with your money. The money that you work for. I'm snapping my fingers over here. Your money that you go get up and go to work for every day. The money that you got in your bank accounts. Things are gonna change. The stage is already set across this country. All right. Just my hint. Love you guys. Talk to you guys soon. Be back on tomorrow. Peace.